Please note that this is a voiceover because when I originally recorded this, my microphone was accidentally muted.
Taking the data that was just shown, I'm going to enter this into the TI-84. You want to be careful that you have read and then typed in the values for both correctly, and the ordering of the pairs matters. You can't just put in an X value and pair it up willy-nilly with any Y value. The pairing matters. I'm getting this graph using Zoom Stat. Which one does that look most like? Besides looking back at the particular numbers and also looking at the both horizontal and vertical directions, which of the 4 points were closer together, which of them were further apart in either of those two directions. I've chosen D, and they agree. Getting the correlation coefficient from the TI-84. Press Stat again. Calc submenu. You want to choose choice 4, linreg, whatever that's short for. And remember, choose R, not R squared. Rounding that to 3 places, that's going to be 0.030. The absolute value of that is a lot lower than what we've seen in some other examples. That means things are more spread out. If this was linear, if we had some perfect line coming the closest we could to those 4 points, then these 4 points would be more spread out. This is not looking very good for whether this is a linear association between X and Y. They want us to tack in a new ordered pair. Notice that it's kind of hard to tell, but since R is positive in the previous part, it seems like we have, if it was linear, that it would be increasing as we look left to right, so positive slope. Now if we put in this new ordered pair, and re-examine what the R value is, under the assumption that it is linear, first of all, what does the scatter diagram look like when we include that 5th point? Seems like it would be either C or D. And again, we can look at the numbers that we had in the table, along with including this new point, and looking at the pattern we see in the scatter diagram from the TI-84. Look at the horizontal and vertical closeness versus horizontal and vertical more spread out points. I'm trying choice C. They agree with that. Computing the new correlation coefficient with that 5th data point included. Going back to the TI-84. pressing Stat, go to the Calc submenu, choice 4, tell it that the data was in list 1 and list 2, and now R, remember, look for R, not R squared. R is a lot higher than it was before. With that 5th point in there, it really does look like we are dealing with X and Y having a positive linear association, whereas its exclusion made it much harder to tell that that was the case. It has strengthened the appearance of a linear association between the data points. We don't need it for B because R would be positive or negative to tell us the direction of our association. And also, that last option, association, correlation, does not imply causation. We may get some strong indications about whether the explanatory variable is a cause or part of a cause for the response variable, but it's never a 100% certainty. And that's all I've got for now. So, see you in another video. Take care and stay healthy.